Okay, so for like the past hour, if not more, I have been stuck on the Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, and Kylie Jenner TikTok. It's like video after video because I keep liking it, and you know, your algorithm and all of that. So I knew that there was like contention between Selena and Hailey Bieber. Obviously, everybody knows that Selena and Justin dated way back in the day. They had an on and off relationship, so on and so forth. It really did seem like Justin was in love with her. He seemed very happy, but you know, you're young in love, you're immature, shit happens. And they were young and at the peak of their stardom, you know, back in the early 2000s, 2010, 2011, all that. Huge. The whole group of them, the Mileys, all of them. Huge, big deal. Demi, all of them. So then, and I think it's so interesting to see all of this because as millennials, we grew up with these people, watching them on TV, watching them on Disney and everything like that. So like we grew up with knowing these people like Selena and Justin or whatever. So it's really interesting to see that given this situation, yes, Justin, Selena, they broke up, not together. What I didn't know was that it was only 2 months after Selena and Justin split for good that he proposes to Hailey Bieber. I did not know that. 2 months. 2 effing months. 60 motherfucking days after you were just with another whole ass woman. There are rumors that Hailey was kind of like the side piece, like when he wasn't with Selena, you know, being shown out in public with Selena, going on dates and shit, that Hailey was the one going to the hotel room at the end of the night, you know, that type of deal, allegedly. And she was the side piece that just was always around. And what's killing me is that, like, there are all these videos and coincidences of Hailey Bieber literally copying this woman and stalking this woman. So let me take it back to the whole 2 months, okay? So I saw the video on TikTok, and you see it was like a date on Valentine's Day, and you see Justin and you see Selena, they're at this restaurant, and you can literally see Selena sitting there, and Justin's like kissing her, like repeatedly kissing her, and even just like looking, it's like through a window, but even just looking, you can see that there's love there, you know, it's something you can feel. So then 2 months after that, he's with Hailey, proposing to her. Everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? This is strange. This isn't right. Who is this girl? Because I didn't know about a motherfucking Hailey Bieber. I still really don't know about a Hailey Bieber. I just know that she's this girl that hangs around the Kardashians and all of them. Socialite. So I'm like, okay, I'm seeing all of this stuff. And just recently, I guess there was a video where Selena Gomez puts on TikTok about her laminating her eyebrows and it just being a little crazy, right? You know, when they laminate your eyebrows and they stick them all up like this, and it kind of like, when you get them done in the beginning, it can kind of look a little rough. So she put up a video on TikTok kind of, you know, poking fun at herself. So then Hailey and Miss Kylie Jenner, Kylie gets herself in this and posts on her story a picture of her and Hailey Bieber on FaceTime showing their eyebrows. Okay, obviously poking fun at Selena because it was literally like right after. So there's as I'm scrolling through on my TikTok, there are so many instances of this woman Hailey Bieber just, sorry, my phone died. So like pretty much her just being a mean girl or doing weird things to Selena, like liking tweets that are against her, not really supportive, not acknowledging her success, copying her. Like, this girl has always been around. She's always been around. I saw videos back in the day with Justin, you know, taking pictures with fans and whatnot, and she's in the background. just standing like in the background, just like all in the shit, like just standing there. And you would think she would feel like she won, right? Like, I got the man, I won, I'm that bitch. But instead, she's super fucking obsessed with Selena. But the thing is, Selena just surpassed Kylie Jenner on Instagram as the most followed woman. So I know that irks Miss Queen of IG, Kylie Jenner, which she was in the drama posting pictures about eyebrows, being fucking petty and being a mean girl. So you know, like, they're all in cahoots together just talking about this girl. For what reason? I don't know if you guys remember, there were pictures that came out of Selena. She was like on this yacht or whatnot in a bathing suit, and they got these shots of her. So then Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber, and it was like one other person, they go on a TikTok, and you know that sound that goes, you know, it's what she deserves, like making fun of her. Like, those pictures were put out of her in the public of her not looking good, and she deserved it. What did Selena do to you, Hailey? What did she do to you but literally just let go of her man for you to have her seconds? And you're still obsessed with her because she's super fucking talented. Obviously people like her. She's the most followed woman on IG. What do you do? She also has a makeup brand, Rare Beauty, that I didn't even know is top selling, like surpassing Fenty, my Rihanna Fenty, surpassing her, top selling. I'm about to go get some fucking Rare Beauty just to figure out what the fuck it's about. But it's just like, the hateration is so real and so apparent and so just like, girl, what are you doing? Do you guys remember when Selena was about to put out her documentary? And I talked about the documentary on my channel. Hailey Bieber goes on the podcast Call Her Daddy to talk about Selena and her husband, her now husband, in their relationship, and saying that, you know, they were way done before I came in the picture. They were closing the door. 2 months? 2 motherfucking... There's no way, if you love somebody in the way that it's seemingly, you know, the relationship that Justin and Selena had, yes, they were on and off, but it seemed like they really loved and cared about each other. They both have written songs about each other, like, come on. And it's just like, how the fuck, like, I know men get over people and they go and get underneath somebody else or whatever the fuck the saying is, but 2 months to go and whole ass propose to somebody, that makes me think that she was literally the side chick, was in the background, and people are saying that possibly, you know, Justin proposed to Selena decided she wasn't ready, and then he got his feelings hurt because dudes hate rejection. And he goes to the guaranteed pick, which was Hailey Bieber, because she was never going to leave, was always there, would have done anything for him, and goes and marries her. It's just like, when you see the videos side by side of like how Justin and Selena interacted and the care and concern he had of her, like just being chivalrous, like waiting for her to get out of a car, holding doors open. He does not do that shit for Hailey. Like, there was a video that I know that you have seen where he's literally getting out of the car and like slams the door. Like, granted, he probably thought she was going to get out on the other side, but he was booking it inside, was not waiting, did not give a fuck, did not, like, he was like, bye girl, didn't care. There's been videos of like them out and like he's not even really interacting with her, she's following him around, like just really weird vibes, really weird vibes. And then I'm just like, where did this girl come from? Where did, like, people are saying it was an arranged marriage because her father was just bankrupt and she needed to come up. Like, there's all this shit going on TikTok. Like, so because I have nothing to do with myself and I'm just kind of like chilling here and doing my own thing, like I thought I would go over some of them just for people who give a shit about messy, you know, whatever, and being in other people's business, because why not? Why not? We love the drama, we love the tea. But I'm gonna take you guys along the road that I went watching all of these and just really seeing that Kylie Hailey Bieber, possibly Kendall, those three against one, that's not fair. That's not motherfucking fair. That's not cool. It's mean girl. It's bullying. It's not. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. There was no reason. And I did see somebody say, you know, there's no such thing as coincidence. Like, when things keep happening over and over again, it's not coincidence. It's intentional. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, she's not copying her. Like, maybe she just really admires her and this, that, and another. It's like, yeah, you can admire, but you're, like, literally doing the same thing this girl is doing. So much so, like, Selena fucking posted a TikTok with this Daniel Caesar song, right? Playing in the TikTok. Moments later, Hailey Bieber tweets the same fucking song. She doesn't tweet it, she puts it on her story. The same fucking song, puts it up on her story. The same song, puts it up on her story. Moments after, the volume is down and it's like a second in, and she screenshots it and posts it on her IG. What would be the point of that? You didn't listen to the song because it's at 1 second. The volume is down, so you didn't hear shit. So you just saw her put it on her motherfucking TikTok and decided to repost it that quick and didn't think the internet sleuths would figure it out. When there's already speculation that you're like obsessed with this chick, like, I'm not understanding what it is. It can only be that she is like watching Selena, is on her TikTok, like is on her IG, is on all of her shit, watching her videos to the point where like she's just subconsciously acting like her because she's constantly looking at her and following her. And it is that intense because I don't think that she is secure that Justin is hers. I think that she feels like there's a possibility that he could still love Selena, and if Selena gave Justin even the time of fucking day, it would be a motherfucking wrap. It would be a motherfucking wrap. And I think that she's threatened because there's no other reason to act that way. There's no other reason to do the things that she's been seen to have done. And you guys will maybe understand once I show you. But I'm just scrolling and I'm looking, I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god. You got the man, honey. Why are you not happy? But it seems like you're not happy because your man, I mean, every time I see Justin, he looks fucking miserable. Miserable. Like, the man looks like he's been through the fucking ringer 15 million times every time I see him. And she's stepping out in the latest trends, hair this, hair that, everything to the nines. And he's looking like he's looking, and it's just like, what is going on there? What is going on there? It doesn't make sense. You're not going to convince me that you're going to be in love with somebody and be in a relationship with somebody for years and then 2 months after get proposed and that's a healthy, genuine relationship. I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced at all. And I will say sometimes, like, I'm sitting here thinking, like, does Justin know, like, any of this shit is going on? But when I think about it, like, guys really are oblivious. Like, they don't get it. Like, girls, we have, like, a certain language. We know when another girl is trying to be shady. Okay? Like, we know the tone, we know the look, we know the body. Like, we know when another girl is trying to be shady and trying to do something to you. Guys don't pick up on that shit. They're oblivious. And when you tell them, they're like, what? What? It's not that big of a deal, like, you're overreacting. No, like, this is what's actually happening. This bitch did X, Y, and Z. Yeah, it seems innocent to you, but I know what's up because I'm a fucking girl and I know what the fuck she's doing. So I just wonder if Justin has told her to just, like, stop. Does he know this is happening? Does he know and or care that the internet thinks that his wife is obsessed with his ex-girlfriend? Questions we need answers to, but, like, my goodness, like, it's just weird. So I keep thinking of things, and it's just like, because now It's to the point where people really, really, really dislike Hailey Bieber, right? So all these people are now commenting shit on Hailey Bieber's social media, talking about Selena and just dragging this girl down, and she's letting it happen. Which is further bringing positive attention towards Selena, the girl with whom she's been making fun of and bullying, and now everybody's pouring out all the support and love towards Selena, which I'm sure would get under her skin even more. So all that shit has backfired. It's just like Hailey Bieber's PR team needs to get in crisis mode and do something. They need to have a round table meeting and think about some strategy to try to get their girl in a better light, because right now she's being dragged. I'm telling you, like, just go look on her social media, just go look on TikTok, search her fucking name. It's bad. And for a girl with whom really she's only known because she married Justin Bieber, who was like a really, really, really big superstar back in the day, and who has now like sold his music rights, and like, what is he doing now? That's the only reason why you're known. And the girl you're hating on is known for Wizards of Waverly Place, her music, movies, makeup, and umpteen other things. So this puts you in a really, 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 really shitty situation, because you're not like your friend Kylie fucking Jenner. You're not at that status. You're not like her. You're not a Kylie. You may hang out with her, you may whatever, but the Kardashians have established themselves in a different type of way. You're not them. So you're getting a little bit too comfortable with that status and everything, and people are going to really humble you. And they have been. And it's wild. It's freaking wild. Okay, so update. Going back. Kylie Jenner, Hailey Bieber taking the picture of their eyebrows literally on the day that Selena surpasses Kylie Jenner on IG, after Selena does a video on TikTok about her eyebrows. So Kylie Jenner has given us a response, because that means that they see this stuff. So all these videos that have popped up on my timeline, I'm sure have popped up on their timeline, because how did you see it in order to comment on it? It has to be in your algorithm somewhat, so you tell on yourself. So she comments on this video and says, "This is reaching. No shade towards Selena ever. And I didn't see her eyebrow post. You guys are making something out of nothing. This is silly. Gaslighting. Gaslighting, gaslighting, gaslighting. We saw it with our own eyes. We know that you got surpassed on IG. We know that Selena posted on her TikTok about her motherfucking eyebrows, and then your friend Hailey wants to post on her story, who consistently does shit like this, about fucking eyebrows. So nobody's reaching. You're just gaslighting and trying to make it seem like you're not being petty when you are. You're being petty as hell, and you're being a mean girl, and that's just what it is. So let's get into some of these TikToks. Let me see. I liked like so many. It's ridiculous. Where do I want to start? Hold on. So we're just going to start with this TikTok of, it seems like they're out at a concert, Hailey and Justin. This is their vibe. She seems more interested in the bodyguard, and Justin just looks completely fucking zooted out. Look at this. They're just sitting there. That's the bodyguard. Looking at the bodyguard, and Justin's just like completely zoned out. So then we will get into, they're at a party after said, I guess, concert, And you can see Justin is having fun, and she's just kind of trailing behind him. In the background, there she goes. So I will say, I don't want to come off as somebody who's trying to bully either. I'm very self-aware. I understand that I'm talking about this girl, but she has kind of done some questionable acts. And when it comes to relationships, I'm really not one to talk, but when it comes to people and like interactions and dynamics, I'm very observant. I sit back and observe a lot, so I just see things, I pick up on vibes and everything like that. And while, yes, it can seem like an innocent video, there's a vibe to it, you know? There's a vibe. This thing always locks up. Where's the other one? Oh, okay. So this is the video of Selena and Justin 2018 that I was talking about, and he's like kissing her repeatedly. You can say, oh, it's young love, it's puppy love. You know, when you're younger, it's more passionate, it's more hot and heavy. But 2 months, it's just crazy. Two months is crazy, exactly. And apparently there's a lyric in her song that says, in 2 months you replaced us like it was easy. 2 months. 2 months later, Hailey proposed. After that, apparently Hailey has also been seen accidentally following Selena and then quickly unfollowing her. And I will say that internet sleuths are on it. To have caught that shit, you guys are fucking on it. But my god, that means she was scrolling on her page and accidentally her finger slipped and she followed the girl. You know, we've all been there, scrolling a little bit too far and you accidentally like some shit you know you weren't supposed to. Yeah. And so she unfollowed her, but that means she was on her page looking at what's up, stalking the girl. What is this one? Oh, this is the picture. I can finally show y'all. You see, it's when you're on FaceTime, obviously that's Hailey and that's Kylie, and it's their motherfucking eyebrows. But we're reaching. Hold on. Okay, so this girl rounds it up really good for us in saying that she feels like Hailey enjoys the comparison between the two because it's the only time she gets attention, the only time people are talking about her, the only time she's in the headlines. So this girl on TikTok, Thick Brunette 66, listen to this, and it's not coincidences, y'all. I don't give a fuck. It's not coincidences. I have lived through so many coincidences that I know deep down are not coincidences. I know how to spot a motherfucking coincidence and a pattern of some bullshit. So, no. Let me get closer. I've got like this pimple here that refuses to go away. I don't know what to do. So sorry, it's all on the camera.
It happens so much. It's like crazy at this point that it's just not a coincidence anymore. And I think Hailey genuinely loves the comparisons.
She probably
Because
does.
it's the only time she ever gets any notoriety and headlines in the press. But our most recent incident of that people were calling her out for copying was because Selena posted a song on TikTok, a Daniel Caesar song, and then immediately following,
immediately
posted it on her Instagram story.
So not even an hour, immediately. So you're watching this girl. She probably has a burner fucking account that has notifications for every time Selena goes live, every time she makes a post, every time she for you to see that and then immediately post the song, is that a coincidence? Volume down, 1 second in, because you did it that quick to try to be like Selena. It's strange. It's conspiracy. Of course, we don't know what's going on, but it's weird. And the fact that Selena has commented on it before, because people are in her comments about it, and she says, I'm okay, like, you know, she responded to the whole pictures, you know, when the paparazzi got the unflattering pictures of her, she responded to that. And actually the TikTok that Kendall and goddamn Hailey Bieber did, she was like, you know, I'm not a model, like, you know, this is just who I am. So like, she sees this shit and she's commented on it prior, so she knows what's going on. They know what's going on, and it's so interesting that you can be that wealthy and well off and still have time to just be so unhappy. Like, if I were Selena, oh my god, I would feel like that motherfucking bitch. I would feel like what? Like, I would feel like that bitch. They said Selena needs to start hanging out with Jordan Woods. I can't.
4 seconds in, volume all the way down. And the song thing has happened many times. Selena went to a Casey Musgraves concert, and the next day Hailey was on her story talking about how much she loves Casey Musgraves. She did it to Louis Capaldi. Selena was seen at a Louis Capaldi show. She posted about how much she loved Louis Capaldi.
Boom.
Next day, Hailey had on her story, oh my god, I love this song, Louis Capaldi, you're so great.
Boom.
And there are many instances,
even
of interviews that Selena's given where Hailey almost copies word for word what Selena said in her interview following. Also, this happened yesterday. After Selena posted on TikTok that she had.
Let's go back to the interview. Let me see if I can get a screen grab of that.
What's happened yesterday? For what?
Let me pause it. Okay, so on one side it has Selena in an interview, and on the other side it has Hailey in an interview. So Selena says, and I realized that everybody seemed to be narrating my life for me. It kind of cuts off, and then Hailey says, I realized that I was able to tell my story about who I was from my own mouth. Oh, and Selena said that too down here. So their wording is similar as they're doing interviews, almost like Hailey sits and watches Selena's interviews and is copying her. But maybe it's not even intentional. Maybe she's just like so ingrained in it that it just comes out because she wants to be her. It's very, I don't.
After Selena posted on TikTok that she had over laminated her brows and that they looked crazy and she was like joking, Kylie posted this on her story. And this just kind of gives Mean Girl vibes to me.
It does.
Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's innocent. They both just took random pictures of their eyebrows and posted it on Instagram.
Right.
So that's just my 2 cents.
In this picture,
I believe
this picture, they look all calm, cool, and collected. But I look deep in Selena's eyes, and I know she's looking in her head and thinking in her head, this motherfucking bitch. This fucking bitch. And it even kind of looks like she's leaning away a little, but that might just be the angle. But I could never I could never. I just know myself. I could never. No.
That everything Hailey does is on purpose, and she enjoys the comparisons to Selena because she wants to play the victim. But yeah, if you guys ever want the whole timeline of the
there's a timeline. Y'all.
The best fans in the whole world, and I just couldn't be happier. I'm good. I love who I am. I don't care. I'm big. I'm not. I don't care. I love who I am. And yeah, I'm gonna be taking a second from social media because this is a little silly. And
that was after the pictures of her in her bikini, well not bikini, in her bathing suit, and Kylie Jenner, not Kylie, Kendall, and Hailey Bieber decided to want to have something to say about it. Like, it's just rude. It's just rude. But yeah, if you guys catch my drift, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe we're all just reaching, as Kylie says. Maybe there's something to it, but I think that there's just so many coincidences, so many that I didn't even fucking show because I'm getting tired. But it's just like, I could see Hailey doing it. The cooking show, like, girl, bye. Please. Please, please, please. Oh, but in other news, Johnny. Let's talk about Johnny for a second. Hold on. Because he was looking so good. Hold on. The fuck? It sounded like someone was galloping. Oh, and Ellen Barkin is a fucking liar. Where'd it go? So Johnny releases his second collection, okay? It's already sold out. It's already sold out. It was a portrait of Bob Marley, I believe. So, but he did this video. This portrait. Very nice. He did this video. Ugh, these are just the clips of the pictures. Hold on. This is the full collection. Everything is sold out, but the full set, that's like $14K or something crazy. Everything else sold out. I'm booked and busy, making a bag, making a motherfucking bag. See what happens when you tell the motherfucking truth? You see, you flourish. But where'd he go? Here he goes.
Phoenix, Hunter and Stone.
Can I make it big?
And,
he looks so good. He looks healthy. He has the facial hair. He just looks relaxed in his element. Just like you gave up all that, Amber. For real, Amber. Look what you had. He's beautiful. He oozes sex appeal. Like he's just. So did you guys see this today? Like he just oozes sex appeal and confidence and knowing who he is, and just like the voice, the hair, the facial hair, just the whole vibe. He has it all, and this woman had him. He loved her, and she instead sat and concocted with a whole bunch of other liars. Like Ellen fucking Barkin, who wanted to say that she had never met Amber. Didn't know this girl. Yet here she is in pictures with the girl. In pictures with the girl. But you ain't never met her. And then she has the nerve to comment saying, oh, where'd it go? Where did it motherfucking go? She has the nerve. See, lying will always catch up with you, and you'll be made to look an ass. You sat up and did a testimony and everything like that, but then you want to put in an article here recently that you saw Johnny strangle somebody, bitch. You saw him strangle an assistant. Where the fuck is that assistant? Why didn't you say that in your fucking testimony? Where is this shit coming from? Y'all just get together and decide you want to lie on a man who ain't done motherfucking shit to you? And so then you say that you don't know this woman, but then you're photographed with this woman? So your credibility is fucking shot from all over. We all knew you were a motherfucking liar, but like, you're especially a liar. Like, you came out of nowhere. And I will never forget Amber saying, oh, people come out of the motherfucking woodwork. Bitch, you came out of the fucking crypt and did what? Made yourself look goofy and sat up and lied on a man who did nothing to you. Nothing to you. I will never forget that shit. Like, it was the most pointless fucking testimony. But she had nothing. Amber had nothing, and she was grasping at straws. She was grasping for her life and brought up Ellen motherfucking Barkin. The bitterness in these women to just ruin their own lives and careers for what? For what? So, I don't know. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I was just really bored, and I was on TikTok seeing all these things about Hailey Bieber copying Selena and like going down the rabbit hole, and I had to share it because I want to know if other people have seen this too. Probably not, but that's okay. But I think Hailey needs to get a life, and I think that Justin, I hope that he's happy. I mean, marriage is long and they are young, and you got to think about you're going to be with this one person for the rest of your life. I don't know why I see in my head somewhere like in the future Selena and Justin getting back together, but I think she's done with him because he kind of did her, not kinda, he did her dirty. So I feel like she's done with that, but it always is, it's kind of good to be like in Selena's position, because you're the girl, you're the single girl, doing your thing, top of your game, making your money, running the bag, everybody motherfucking loves you, surpassing most liked woman on IG, and your ex is sitting at home miserable with this girl who is obsessed with you. You win. You fucking win. Like, you motherfucking win. So I'm gonna take my ass to sleep because I have work in the morning, but at least it's Friday, so thank God for that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've seen these things and similarities that are just not like, they're not coincidences. They're not. Like, there's no fucking way, and there's so many of them. Like, even like her posting shit and having Selena in the search bar because she had just previously looked at something Selena related. Following accounts that like are hating on Selena. I can't. I really fucking can't. But I'm sure that it's a rough night for Hailey because the internet is not rocking with the girl. And the PR people need to get on it. They need to get on it. They need to do something because this is not working. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Bye. And Johnny looked amazing. So if you have not seen that, go check it out.